Hello. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Hi. Hi. I Wait, can you tell I just kind of woke up? I just kind of woke up. I hope my voice isn't like too scuffed. I hope my voice is not like dead. Good morning. I'll sip my latte. This is a good latte. Who made this? Who made this latte? It's amazing. It's me. I made the latte. Hello everyone. Hello Kiburi. Hello Risa. Welcome. Bendu, Master Teddy's, Chim, Mythos, Justine, Alpha, hi. Cassidy, Jaden, Mythos. Did I say Mythos already? Insult, did I call you out already? Hello, welcome. Hi everyone. How are you? What time did you sleep? Well, I think most of you, at least for the ones who's like in the States, it's nighttime now, so you don't have to answer that question. Or maybe like what time did you sleep the night prior to this? The cake, there's no cake. 1 a.m. I'm amazed that Justine was able to wake up. Wake up early. You slept at 1 a.m. Oh, 9 p.m. That's really early, Kiwi. That's really early. You know, I find it really difficult to sleep early nowadays. Like, I know that you have to sleep early if you want to wake up early, but how can you do that if you can't sleep early? Because you know, my body clock is so used to sleeping late that not really that late. I find not like to the levels of Roz and Canis, but I would sleep at 1 or 2 a.m. And so like sleeping at 9 p.m. it's just like, I don't think I can do that. I think I'll just like lay in bed and, you know, like just stare at the wall. I want to sleep. Just sleep early. How do you sleep early? I'm too, like, my brain is too active at 9 p.m. I have to get up at 5 a.m. for work. Oh, no, that makes sense. I used to be able to sleep at 9 p.m. when I had to get up at 5:30 a.m. for school. When I was not a boomer. When I still had school. Hello, Mr. Com Jelly. Welcome. When I still had school. I could sleep at 9 p.m. But wow, I just can't wake up at, I don't know, I just, like 5 a.m. is just, I'm too groggy at 5 a.m. 2 to 4 or 5 a.m. is my sleep. Brandon, that is exactly how Candice and Roz sleeps. I know because we have a group chat, and when I wake up, I look at the group chat because it's popping off when I wake up. There's like 50 notifications, and then I look and it's just Candice and Roz awake at 5 a.m. Mover Nym not even in school anymore. You all know that because I work a day job at the Maid Cafe. So you know I've graduated from that life, from the student life. Insult, thank you for the donation. Thank you for the $23. I wake up early each day for work. No wonder you can never catch my late night streams because when I'm streaming at 10:30, I think it's 1 a.m. for you, or 12 p.m. If I start at 10, it's 12, but if I start 11, then it's 1 a.m. No wonder, because you have to wake up early. Maid Nym, yes, exactly. Every daily job is Maid Nym. Now you see why I don't like putting on the maid outfit. It reminds me of my job. Hello DP, welcome. Yeah. You know, what were we? Oh, interesting topic lately. I think you've seen this on Twitter. Is that the Twitter just got a VTuber tag. Not Twitter, Twitch. I'm sorry. Twitch just got a VTuber tag. And now you can go on Twitch and look at just VTubers. Look at VTubers now. It used to just not have a VTuber tag. It's interesting. That's interesting. I think it's way overdue for Twitch. Yes, I do mean Twitch. I'm sorry. It's way overdue for Twitch to actually have a VTuber tag. Did they already implement it? I think they did. Didn't they just add it? Or is it coming? I know they're about to add it. Do they have a tag for the hot tub streams? Is what I'm wondering. Do they have a tag for hot tub? I think they do. I think they have a tag for that. Oh yes, I did solve 2 out of 3 escape rooms. Yay! By guessing! Monkey brain for the win. Monkey brain carried me. Hot tub stream win. Oh, I don't have swimwear. I don't have swimwear. That's the problem. It'll look real weird if I went swimming and fully clothed. I mean, like with like my clothing jacket. If I had swimwear, that would be cool. If I had swimwear. Legs up table when? Yeah, that would be fun. I saw that they have VTuber assets for the legs up. I might try it out. Except that my legs are not that nice. Last night I watched a VTuber where they just chatted about cursed foods. Cursed foods, just imagine that. Do you guys eat cursed foods? Do you do collabs? I do collabs, but right lately I'm not accepting collabs because I'm gonna re-debut in 2D and I want to focus on that first before I accept any collabs. You guys already seen my hands. Ketchup on ice cream. Blech. Oh, you know, I've tried this ice cream called ketchup and mayo. So the flavor of ice cream was ketchup and mayo, and then it came with fries. Then you know how people dip their fries in a sundae? It's kind of like that, except the flavor of the ice cream is ketchup and mayo. It sounds cursed. It sounds cursed, but it's a real thing. And you know, it was the weirdest experience I've ever had. Kiwi, thank you for the donation. Thank you for the $5. Thank you. Thank you for that emoji of you donated and you just placed up an emoji of a tongue out. I've had chicken feet, but I like it. I don't think chicken feet is cursed. Chicken feet's pretty good. Chicken feet's really good. I like chicken feet, except like either like you have to spit out all the, I don't know, joints. What do you call it? The bones. But I like chicken feet. I wouldn't say it's cursed. Cursed is like something that not a lot of people do. That is cursed. That is the cursed part. Wait, where's my free topics? Cursed foods. You know, if like a big if like a big majority of people eat said food, I wouldn't call it cursed. But if it's just like you who does it, then that's kind of cursed, you know. I've never had any kind of meat. A line that I wouldn't think you would ever say. Jelly on tortilla, yeah, that's kind of weird, but I would try it. I would try it. Beans in a vat of honey and a bar of sugar. What is that? You know what? I would do. What would I do? I'm thinking of cursed foods that I've eaten. Not that, it's not that cursed though. I try a lot of weird organs, but it's not cursed. Coffee on rice. If it's rice pudding, if it's like a dessert rice pudding, coffee on rice is okay, but if coffee on just rice, that's weird. Cowtown, I love Cowtown! Cowtown is good! We have, I think it's Spanish, but it's also, I guess we consider it a Filipino dish as well. We have something called lengua. And it's lengua de gato's the biscuit. Lengua, which is like the ox, like a stewed ox tongue. And it's good. It's so good. I love ox tongue. I know like a lot of people don't like it, but I love the tongue. Isn't there a dish where it's like you're eating chicken eggs, but it's not yolk, you're eating an actually slightly developed chicken? Oh, Mr. Calm Jelly, you're talking about balut. Balut, it's actually a duck egg. It's a fertilized duck egg. And we eat it. At least not. So the thing is, I think most people think that most Filipinos can eat balut, but it's not true. More like, even in the Philippines, not everyone is able to eat balut. And it's like the adventurous Filipinos can do it, or at least the ones that are used to it or have grown up eating it. So my family's pretty adventurous, so I've eaten it and I like it. I don't mind it. Oh, have you ever had American fare food like deep fried Oreos? I like deep fried Oreos. But I can't eat deep fried Oreos without ice cream. Anything like, you know how there's always that question, can you fry it? Can we add that in the topic? Can you fry it? Can you fry it? I like how the BGM just matches with the, can you fry it? Can you fry this food? Oreos, can you fry it? Yes. Twinkies, can you fry it? You can fry them. Mac and cheese, can you fry them? You can fry them. What else can you fry? You can fry anything, can't you? Like, frying foods is so versatile. You can just think of any food in your mind and you can fry it. I can't think of something I can't fry. We can except water. Maybe except water. Maybe not water. I would think you could fry watermelon, but would it be good? That's the question. Deep fried fruits are good. I like deep fried bananas good. You can definitely eat deep fried bananas. Oh yeah, there is fried milk. Isn't there's a Taiwanese delicacy that's called fried milk, right? Anyone from Taiwan or has tried it? There's a Taiwanese street food that's called fried milk. It looks interesting. I've never actually tried it though. I've never tried it, but it looks good. You can fry anything. Fry Snickers, fry, I don't know, chocolate, fried ice cream. Fried ice cream is good. But you have to make sure your ice cream is like frozen solid, so that when you fry it and you eat it, it's still, like, it's not melty. It's just soft. So your ice cream has to be really frozen before you fry it. If you want an American delicacy, try fried water. What is fried water? Is that a thing, or are you just are you guys, is that actually a thing? You can't fry water. So what do you do? Do you fry the ice cube? Is that how you get fried water? I'm searching it up. You that's not a thing. Fried water? Oh my god, there is fried water. Fried water's a thing! Fried water's a thing! Hello Itzel, thank you for the donation! Fried ice cream is always sold here at Asian restaurants. I don't really like it. I don't really look for fried ice cream. It's just like pretty cool. But also I'd rather eat regular ice cream than eat fried ice cream. Like Why would you eat fried ice cream if you can just have regular ice cream? That's what I was like. That's just me. But I love ice cream. It's a real thing. Fried water is a real thing. You know that? You know you know how in Japan they have something called a raindrop cake? So they put like this what do you call it? Calcium alginate. It's like a gelatin thing. It's like it makes the water solid and then they fry it. Now you know fried water. Fried water is a thing, and the Americans in chat weren't kidding. I didn't know this was a thing. Why would you try this? It must have taste, right? They must have put something to make it taste like something. Which brings me back to my point. You can fry anything. You can fry anything, but should you fry anything? No. You can fry anything, but but I don't know if you should fry everything. Hello, Bass, welcome. But that would be cool. Fried water. Does anyone else have the habit of eating hot foods during hot weather and cold foods during cold weather? Oh, that's me. I do that. But, I don't know why. I don't know why. Most countries have like a cold dish in their cuisine for the summer. So if you think about it, Japan has cold soba. They have cold noodles. In Europe, you have like cold soups. In the Philippines, it's pretty much blazing hot all the time, but we don't have anything that's cold. We don't have anything that's cold. It's in our cuisine. I can't think of except salads. Maybe except salads. Champorado or lugao. Champorado and lugao, we eat them hot. Except like I like my champorado cold. With champorado is a chocolate rice pudding that we eat and for breakfast. Hello, Azura, hello! Hi guys! Check Azura out, she's also another VTuber. Wait, is Risa still here? So I have two VTubers. Hi! Hi! Azura, you know hello, because I know Azura is from Indonesia. Hello is good. See, in the Philippines, we don't have cold food except for salad, maybe. Oh, champorado in Mexico, yo! Mexicans and Filipinos unite. Champorado's good. Most free talks I've been to food has been a topic. Food is always the best topic to talk about, Food is always great. Oh, hello, just hello means hello in ID. Azura, we have a shaved ice dessert in the Philippines, and we call it halo. So when you said halo, I thought it was halo. That's amazing. Hello, Azura. I can hear your voice when you say that. Hello. That is a misunderstanding, but it was great. A great misunderstanding. Great misunderstanding. There's a joke in the West that Filipinos are basically Mexican, but in America. Yeah, because Spanish, Filipinos and Mexican, we both have like Spanish influences. So, and I don't know. I look at Mexicans and I look at Filipinos. They kind of look alike. Not that I'm saying everyone of our race like I'm not saying that all Asians look alike. I'm just saying that we have similar. But I think also Southeast Asians in general, because Southeast Asians in general do do tend to look alike, I think. But it also depends because there's also some like similar culture. Yes, yes. Can you speak Thai? I cannot speak Thai. I can only say sawadika. Sawadika. I see a stark difference between the Japanese and us Pinoys. I mean, for East Asian, it's pretty different. But for Southeast Asians, I think we get along real well for Southeast Asians. At least that's what I like to think. Like, um, I don't know. I used to work in Hong Kong, and it was a like I worked in Hong Kong, and the friends that I made were mostly Southeast Asian because we jive. Because we jive together. We us Southeast Asians are in the general in one general place, and we know what's up. We know what's up. We jive. We can all complain. All Southeast Asians can complain about how hot it is, and we can complain about traffic. And we can complain about people driving and not following the rules. I don't know how it is in Indonesia, Azura, but at least I think Thailand and Philippines both have it in common that it's pretty difficult to drive around because it's hard to follow traffic rules, like it's not really enforced well. Does it is there like do you have bad traffic in Indonesia? Yes, yes, I told you. Every Southeast Asians will know what's up. Traffic and not following the rules. Nim, have you heard about the model that apparently assaulted a traffic officer? Oh, I have not heard about that. I haven't been really paying attention to the news lately because it's so depressing. I've been in my own little VTuber bubble. Hello, unknown. It's fine if you just woke up. We just started, sort of, sort of. We just started. I'm okay. So we talked about Southeast Asia. I've been in Southeast Asia, I've been to Thailand, and I've been to Singapore, and I think I have not been to Malaysia, but I've been to Singapore and Thailand. I haven't been to Indonesia, which I want to go to Indonesia one day, but I haven't been. Maybe when the world opens up, I can visit Azura. And maybe I should. But it's been so long since I also last went to Singapore. The last time I went to Singapore, I was a child. I just remember going to Singapore Zoo, and I remember looking at animals. That's all I remember. And maybe eating some chili crab. That's all I remember from my Singapore trip. It's been a while. Able to visit Australia? Oh, I wanna visit Australia. That is the first when the world opens up. That might be the first thing on my list is to go to Australia and visit my brother, visit Broly. Yeah, I haven't physically seen my brother in almost a year and a half. When was the last time I saw my brother? Yeah, like a year and a half, roughly. A year and a half. I haven't physically seen my brother a year and a half, face to face. I haven't met him face to face. And he's pretty busy, so sometimes I would message him online and he wouldn't reply because he's busy. My brother is so busy. I haven't even been able to play games with my brother because he's so busy. The only time we ever talk is like maybe in a week. We only talk a few times because he's busy. So I am old. Come visit Mexico too. Ooh, I wanna go, but Mexico is so far. See, I wanna go to America and also Mexico. Like I wanna go to that general area, but you guys are so far away. It's so far away. It's like if I ride a plane that is, I think, 13 hours. It's a 13-hour flight to get from here to there. Really far away. Do you guys miss long flights? I'm starting to miss long flights because ever since ever since the world closed, ever since traveling became a thing that you couldn't do, I started missing riding the airplane. I started missing going on the plane. I used to hate long flights, just the smell of the plane in general. I didn't like the smell of the plane. Especially when, like, when you're on the plane and then mealtime comes and you can smell the food and you're like, I used to not, I really don't like airplane smell, especially when the food comes out. But lately, because the world has closed and we haven't been able to travel for so long, I've started looking like I want to smell the plane. It's so weird. Only long flight I had was when I was 3 years old. Oh no, I bet you can't remember that anymore. I'm still afraid of flying. Oh yeah. I would think so too. I used to, for some reason, I never really thought anything about flying, about riding, about going on the plane. I never really thought about the worst. I think, if you read up the statistics, there's a high, it's very unlikely for you to die. I only rode an airplane once on the way to Hong Kong. That was 8 years ago. Oh, that's a long time. Yeah, Hong Kong is pretty near. Hong Kong would be the most. I think Hong Kong is the most, I would say, convenient place to travel if you're in the Philippines because it's pretty near. It's only like, I think, an hour and a half or 2 hours to go to Hong Kong. Nym going to her flight after pandemic. Sniff sniff. That's gonna be me. I'm gonna enter the plane and I'm gonna be like, the smell of the airplane. I'm gonna sniff everything. I don't know what airplane you use, but every time I went on the airplane with my family, I always smell cup noodles. Whoa! I don't smell cup noodles. Maybe you went. If it's an Asian airline, most likely you would smell cup noodles. If you go on Philippine Airlines, I don't think they serve cup noodles on Philippine Airlines. I know they have cup noodles on other airlines, but at least on Philippine Airlines, I don't think I've had cup noodles on the plane. That would be. They should have cup noodles. Sometimes they have it if it's like a long flight because some people ask for food. Oh yeah. I remember. What's the airline of Hong Kong? Cathay Pacific, or is it Cathay Pacific? I remember they had cup noodles on that flight. But we in the Philippines, in the Philippine Airlines, I don't think we have cup noodles. Best we got from what I remember is cheese and crackers on a plane. Cheese and crackers. That sounds like Lunchables. My city is old school. We still have 200-year-old cathedrals, but no bus stations. Ooh. That's like, I can relate to that because in the Philippines, we have bus stations, but do we actually use them? I don't know. Cup noodles in airlines are so overpriced. Why can't I feel like you can just bring your own cup noodles and ask for hot water. Can you do that? I feel like you could do that. Oh, I'm thinking of if I have any flight horror stories. I hate it when I go on a flight and I'm beside people I don't know. Not that I hate strangers or anything, it's just really awkward. Like when I have to because when I used to work in Hong Kong, I would visit my family in the Philippines and go back to Hong Kong. So I would do solo traveling where I would take the flight by myself. And I think I did a solo trip also to Japan. So wow, I'm a jet setter. Anyway, yeah, I would travel if I would travel alone on the plane. Oh, there was also a time I traveled alone going to Australia to visit my brother. So yeah, I've been on the plane by myself for a few times, and uh, yeah, it's funny because I hate sitting beside people I don't know. But you have to do it. You know, if they're also like pretty silent, if they're quiet, they're beside you and they're quiet, then that's fine. They don't talk to you. But just imagine if like you're beside a really friendly person and they start making small talk and I'm like, I don't want to talk to you. Can I just sleep? I don't know. I am just shy. So I hate small talk. I hate it when strangers talk to me. I'm so awkward. I never know what to say. I don't know. Do you guys, a solo trip to Japan? And honestly, I don't think I can do that because I'd get lost. Ooh, that was the time when I knew a little Japanese enough to survive. So for some reason, what's wrong with that? I don't know. I just it because here people tend to, at least in where I live in Philippines, people tend to keep to themselves. We don't really make small talk as much. I've noticed if I go like, I feel like in the US people would make small talk more often. Like so if I, and especially in the States, I think people like to talk to you. Like, why are you talking to me? I don't know you. Do you always try to go for the window seat? I like the window seat. Yes, I like the window seat because I like to lean on the window to sleep. To be honest, I'm the one who usually starts the small talk. No, you know what? If you like to make small talk, that's fine. You do it. You do you. You make friends. You make those connections to people. I'm just not used to it. I'm just not used to talking to people on the street, you know, that I don't know. Because where I come from and how I was raised is that people tend to keep to themselves. If we don't know you, we wouldn't necessarily like have a chat on the street. We tend to keep to ourselves. So it's like it's just the culture, I guess. So when I go to this, if like, I know in the US it's pretty normal for people to make small talk and talk to strangers, but they won't stop you in the middle of the street. See, it's, I don't know. I'm just not used to talking to strangers. Here in my place, you can greet anyone on the street and they would respond normally, even befriend you. Oh. Yeah, I don't talk to strangers. People are so, yes, it's Papa Lee. I think it's Papa Lee not knocking on my door. Either that or it's my sister. Okay, wait. Hold up, let me answer the door. Since someone knocked. I feel pretty bad. Just not. Let me go on standby. Hold up. Hello. Okay, I'm back. We're back. We're back, everyone. That was not Papa Lee. It was Anne. Anne Lee. It was Anne. She just had to grab something. Hello. Oh yeah, at my church, people are encouraged to greet each other, and we have after church food events. Ooh. Oh, I do not. We do not do that. I think that of strange small talk has to do with the temperature of the place. Oh, so if it's cold, you tend to make more small talk than when it's hot. Huh. Huh. But people are generally friendlier in the US or even in Australia. I tend to find people in Australia friendlier whenever I go visit Brother Lee. People in Australia are pretty friendly. I don't mind. I don't mind, but I'm just not used to it. I'm just definitely just not used to people being so happy and friendly. Why do people like I don't know, I go to Australia and why do you guys look so happy working? They're so nice. I go shopping and they're so nice. They're like, what can I do for you? Are you looking for something? What can I help you with? And they really want to get to know you, and I'm just like, I'm just browsing. Please don't talk to me. Sometimes I go shopping, and then they would compliment me on what I'm wearing, and I can't handle compliments, so I'm just like, thank you. I like your shirt too. We get trained to be nice at work. Exactly. You guys are so nice. Like Australians are so nice when you're shopping. They're like trained to be nice. When you're shopping and if you go eat out, all the people in the service industry in Australia are really nice. Why? Apparently, according to Master Teddy's, except insult. US small talk, nice weather, huh? Yeah, cool. Have you guys ever have you brought out the weather deck ever in conversation? I think I've brought out the weather deck once. The weather deck. When you have nothing to say and you're like, the weather is pretty good today, huh? Has it been good for you? Has the weather deck actually worked? Because I feel like bringing up the weather kinda just makes it awkward. Makes it more awkward when you bring up the weather deck. I only bring it up when it sucks and I'm bored. I bring up the weather when it's appropriate. It's usually when it's unusual weather. That's true. Like if you at least here, I would always say, "Oh hey, there's a typhoon coming up," because there's always a typhoon here. So that's the only time we talk about the weather. Or maybe, oh, recently it's been blazing hot. So that's what I always talk about. How much I'm dying in the summer heat. So yeah, I think it's pretty fun sometimes to talk about the weather. It's kind of awkward when you're meeting someone for the first time and you don't have anything to talk about except the weather. The temperature now, I think sometimes it goes to 40 degrees Celsius, but I'm not sure if that's just sometimes. But right now it's 34 degrees Celsius. Right now it's at 34. But I am indoors, so I'm safe from the heat. I am safe. Here it goes to 55 degrees Celsius. Oh, that's how do you survive? How do you survive at 55 degrees? We Michiganders always complain about the weather. How do you survive at 55? Oh, 14 degrees. in Aussie in Australia. Yeah, because it's backwards there, so it's actually winter time where insult is at lucky insult at winter time. But then, oh, Master Teddy's, thank you for the donation. If we Mexicans like someone, not romantically, just in a friendly manner, we can make plenty of conversation, and we also compliment you or use a lot of friendly words, and we call you friend or give you a nickname, even though we just met. Ah, that's sweet. That's really. I feel like, well, Filipinos are pretty friendly too. Mostly, especially if it's like someone from abroad visiting, we like to show off the Philippines. We like, you know, Filipino hospitality is supposedly known to be good. I feel like Filipinos just like having people over and kind of taking care of them. Maybe it's a Pinoys like to take care of people. You enter someone else's house and they're like, "What did you eat? Did you eat?" And if you say that you, even if you tell them I've ate, I've already had my meal, they will still make you eat. But that's me on my. I don't know if this is true for everyone's grandmother, but I always, whenever I go to my grandma's house, grandma feeds me. Dude, she feeds me too much. Is that like a universal thing where everyone's grandma just likes feeding their grandchildren? I go to my grandma's house and I can't leave. I can't leave without eating. I've never been to my grandparents' house without eating a meal. I just can't. They'll never let me leave. They won't let me leave without eating anything. I don't know why. Especially now that it's funny because now that there's a pandemic and you're not supposed to really stay long in places where it's not your household, or you're not supposed to be eating with other people, because if you eat, you take off your mask. And I wanted to be really careful with my grandparents because they're old and they're old and I don't want them to get sick. And then my mom tells me, "Can you bring this to your grandma? But don't just stay there for just go there, drop it off, and then leave because it's a pandemic. Don't stay." I couldn't leave, guys. I couldn't leave. She wouldn't let me leave without eating. And I'm like, "It's a pandemic, it's fine, I'll just leave." And she wouldn't let me go. And I'm too weak. I'm weak. I can't say no. So I ended up having a snack. I ended up eating my merienda. My grandma's like, "It's merienda time na." I just realized that never go to your grandparents' place when it's snack time or when it's during like meal times. They won't let you leave. I am weak. I can't say no. Hello, Eric. Welcome. Welcome. Hello. See, I like how a lot of you guys their grandmas also feed you a lot. Right? It's like a natural thing. It's a natural thing for your grandparents to want to feed you, I guess. I don't know why, but whenever I go to my grandma's house, she always comments how I'm getting thinner, even though I'm not really getting thinner. She just says I got thinner so she can feed me more. But I've gained weight. I go to my grandparents' house, I gained weight, but they tell me, "Hey, you're looking thinner. You lost weight." I'm like, "No, I didn't. Stop feeding me." Stop feeding me. She's playing 5D chess with you. My grandma. I did not lose weight. I don't know what she's saying. I'm pretty sure I gained weight ever since quarantine. Wait, let me just... I'm gonna sip my coffee. I have not been drinking my coffee. For me, my grandma is a bit too old to cook, but from my dad's stories, I heard that her cooking is one of the best. Oh, yeah. I also really like my grandma's cooking. My mom can't cook. My mom can't really cook, so I have fond memory in my childhood. My fond memories of food was always at my grandma's place and not in my own home because my mom can't cook. My mom can't cook to survive. Like she knows how to. I don't know. She just doesn't do it. I've gained weight during quarantine. I don't know how you guys lose weight during quarantine. I have no idea. I know this is off topic, but I really want to know, is there a particular reason why your Discord channel icon is what it is? It's not that I'm a big fan of like the Despicable Me. It's not that. It's just that one day, I think it was Mark, if I'm not mistaken, one of my chatters, I was trying to figure out a fan name or what to call my viewers, and one of you guys suggested Nimians. I think it was Mark, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, one of you guys suggested Nimians, and I was like, oh, that's fun. It's like a pun. I like it. And then I rolled with it. So that's why the Discord channel icon are minions. And I'm Gru, and then you guys are the minions. You're the Nimians. That's why. There's really no other reason. Just that it was a suggestion and it sounded good, so I went with it. Karaoke stream when? Oh, I'm planning to do a karaoke stream on the last 3D Nym stream. Last stream, which is June 12th, if everything goes according to plan. I'll announce it when I'm pretty sure that I can have it on June 12th. But when I have my stream for my last stream, I think I'll sing like 3 songs before I say goodbye. Before I say goodbye to 3D Nym. I already have 3 songs prepared. And then when I do my 2D debut, I will also have a karaoke stream. I'm not sure if when I do my 2D debut, I'm not sure if I'm going to do the karaoke like on another stream after debut, or if I'll do karaoke during the debut. Really, like, I don't know how long it will take me to do the intro and do like an intro and read marshmallows. Oh yeah. On my debut, I'm planning to open a marshmallow account, so you guys can send random messages on marshmallow. Yeah, I'm planning to read some marshmallows on my debut, my 2D debut. So send me the mallow. Send me some mallows. Please send me some mallows, or I won't be able to read anything, and it'll be real embarrassing. It will be really embarrassing if I end up not being able to read anything. Oh, marshmallow is... So it's like a Dido Curious Cat. It's basically the same thing. So marshmallow is just a way where you can send me messages anonymously, basically. But wait, can you actually read? Teddies, I went to school. Oh no, did I miss a coffee dono? Thank you for donating, Master Teddies. I believed you missed a coffee dono. I'm sorry, did I miss a coffee dono? I didn't hear anything. Coffee. I wish I saw it. I'm sorry, I'll check my coffee after. Was it you? Was it you, Master Teddies, who did the coffee donation? Or was it someone else? I would like to thank you. Thank you. No clue what a curious cat is either. Who gave me the coffee? Please. I'm sorry. I missed Did I miss the alert? It's not on my Streamlabs. Let me check my coffee account. Hold on. I'm gonna check my coffee account. Aceless! Aceless! Sorry, I'm sorry. Thank you! Thank you for the coffee! Thank you! Thank you! How accurate for you to send me a coffee during coffee hours. Thank you! It was me, Dio. Okay, wait, I'm in my coffee page. Aceless, thank you for the coffee! Thank you, thank you! Sorry, I'm sorry. I feel bad. I feel bad when I miss those. But it was me, Dio. Casual Wee, welcome! It's been a while. Hi, hi. I just realized that my background music is like... What is this? It sounds like a meme song. I just realized my BGM sounds like a meme song. We're skipping this meme song. Hello! Welcome, welcome! We were just talking about my grandma who feeds me too much. Spooky song! It sounded like a meme song. Okay, what's next? Oh, I want to go back to... I kind of want to talk about Twitch for a moment. Just going back to the Twitch has a VTuber tag. So I just realized we didn't really expound much on that. I wonder though, how many of you guys here watch Twitch as well as YouTube streams? I kind of want input from the viewers, from someone who likes watching streams, because which platform do you honestly prefer, Twitch or YouTube? Just as a viewer, not as a streamer, not really as a streamer, but more like as a viewer. Which platform do you prefer? Which I understand if you're not watching on both, because honestly it's really difficult to balance two platforms. Like, it's hard to watch a lot of, like, to go back and forth from Twitch and YouTube. I watch a lot of Twitch streamers, but only watch them once in a week. Not really, mostly stay on YouTube. Ooh, YouTube. Makes sense because I am on YouTube, so if you guys are watching me on YouTube, must mean that you prefer YouTube. I prefer YouTube, I just hate super chats. So I would think that DP, you don't really watch a lot of the HoloLive streamers, because if you watch a HoloLive stream, that's just super chat galore. I usually watch YouTube, but sometimes use Twitch. I prefer YouTube. Why my handphone memory's already full? I'm the only Twitch dude. YouTube better, but before quarantine it was Twitch. Ah, yeah, it's interesting to look at YouTube and Twitch. Oh, Master Teddy's, thank you for another donation. I use YouTube more because I'm more used to it, but I also like Twitch and follow a lot of VTubers there. Thank you for the dono, Master Teddy's. You don't have to donate that. You don't have to donate every time you give an opinion, Master Teddy's. You don't have to use a donation. I can read your chat just fine without you donating. Just saying. Just saying. Oh yeah. Yeah, I was thinking, because a lot of my VTuber friends have been talking about Twitch versus YouTube, and if it's better just to use Twitch or YouTube. And I'm just, for me, at least when we were just talking about how Twitch, I think, is more friendly to indie VTubers. At least that's how I see it, because most indie VTubers are on Twitch, where YouTube is more dominated by corporate company VTubers. Is how I see it. Is that indie VTubers, a lot of indie VTubers are on Twitch, while YouTube is very much dominated by the company ones. So sometimes I wonder which is like the easier way to get viewers. Is it Twitch or YouTube for at least indie? Yay! Oh, Master Teddy's, thank you. I don't know, because you're sippable. Thank you for the $2. I told you stop to donating. And told you, Master Teddies, you can just type it on chat. You don't have to donate. To be fair, though, in terms of monetization, Twitch is good. Well, I have my explanation for that is which I watched. I got this from Harris Heller, the Alpha Gaming channel on YouTube. He was talking about why he switched from Twitch to YouTube and if YouTube is a better streaming platform. That's what I was watching the other day, and he said something that it's easier to earn money on Twitch because Twitch has that whole culture that live streaming is like a service you pay for, whereas on YouTube, viewers on YouTube tend to expect free content because that's how it's been. That's how it's always been, is that you go on YouTube and you watch videos for free. You don't really have to pay for it. Whereas in Twitch, they have like this whole culture of like subs, bits, where it's a big emphasis on subbing to your favorite streamers. So that's why you like monetization in Twitch. Also, the monetization is much easier to get on Twitch than on YouTube. On YouTube, it's really difficult to get to the point where you can be YouTube partner and you can be monetized. And that's how he explained it, and it is pretty true. Although I don't think it really because unless you're a VTuber, because I think VTubers are the highest earners on YouTube in terms of live streaming. So I'm not sure. I guess I would say this is more applicable to IRL streamers than VTubers, because I think VTubers on YouTube have already had this whole culture where, especially with super chats, where people pay. But because Twitch has this whole culture of people already expecting that they can pay for this service, that's why most VTubers, I think it's weird that I think most of the indie VTubers are on Twitch than YouTube. You'd think when I started VTubing, I thought most of the VTubers were on YouTube just because most corporate VTubers were in YouTube. But a lot of the indie VTubers are on Twitch. A lot of them, there's a ton of them are on Twitch. Twitch has hot tub streams. That's true. Twitch does have the hot tub stream. I think that's why some people are also switching from viewing Twitch to YouTube, because there are people who don't really like the hot tub streams. Like, Twitch is getting a little bit too much in terms of like those types of sweet streamers. So maybe that's why a lot of people switch to YouTube too. What is a hot tub, by the way? That's why indie VTubers don't get that much traffic. Oh, in the algo in YouTube. That's interesting. YouTube will push the stronger algo than the weaker ones. What is a sleep stream? A sleep stream is when a VTuber just sleeps and you guys just pop in and try to wake them up. A hot tub is like just a warm pool. Sometimes it comes with bubbles. Sometimes there's just a hot tub is literally just a hot tub. Why? I don't know why. Sometimes you want to watch an anime girl sleep. I don't judge. I don't judge what you're into. Sometimes people want to watch an anime girl sleep. Do they make cute sounds while sleeping? Do they actually? I've never done a sleep stream or have joined one, but when you do a sleep stream, do you actually sleep? Or do you just... This is like a weird question. Do you actually like sleep? So can you... Wait, because how can I do a sleep stream? I feel like if I sleep on stream, what if I talk in my sleep? That's like, I have a fear. What if I talk in my sleep? and you might hear me talking in my sleep. But I feel like they don't sleep. They just leave the model sleeping. It's like a free chat on the sleep stream. Oh, I see. I think sleep streams are mostly for the community to talk to each other. It's mostly for the community to really mingle than the entertainment because she's just sleeping. I wanna hear Nym snore. There. That's the snoring. The sleeping streams I've had are like marathon streams, 72 hours straight. Oh wow, that's amazing. That's true because if you have to marathon a stream, you have to be live for 72 hours. You have to sleep at one point. So you can just make it sleeping while you're actually sleeping, and then when you wake up, you can go back to streaming. Oh wait, did I? Yeah, so I was just telling Roz and Candice how I think Twitch is better generally for indie VTubers because on YouTube it's just very focused on corporate VTubers, especially Hololive. Like Hololive is no doubt the top VTuber company right now on YouTube. Like Niji Sanji can't right now. Niji Sanji's actually pretty far behind from Hololive. If you look at all the Hololive streamers. Oh yeah, Hololive is one of the biggest streamers right now on YouTube. So I think because it's very heavily dominated by Hololive, that's why it's pretty difficult for independents to get traction on YouTube compared to Twitch. Because at least on Twitch, it's not heavily like V Shoujo is there, but I think V Shoujo doesn't really dominate the VTuber viewers. I think V Shoujo actually also likes supporting smaller VTubers. So yeah, I think that's why it's easier for indies on Twitch, maybe. But also, I think I prefer YouTube, honestly. That's why I'm here. I prefer streaming on YouTube. I don't I don't like the channel points. Like it's fine, but sometimes I'm like in the zone, and then suddenly a channel point redeem happens, and I'm like, oh no, I have to do this channel redeem. I mean, it's great. It's great for interaction and all that, but sometimes I'm like in the zone, and then it just gets cut short because I have to do a channel redeem. Yeah, also if a lot of smaller indies swarm Twitch, won't it make it harder to grow on Twitch? Right now it is a lot of VTubers on Twitch. Oh, if you ask Japanese people about VTubers, most of them say Nijisanji rather than Holo. That's true, that's true. I think in Japan, Nijisanji is doing way better. So right now, Nijisanji just hasn't really broken into the market for at least worldwide. It's still pretty. If you compare it to Hololive, it's still pretty not there yet. But I think it will with the new Nijisanji EN. It will get there. It will get there. I think so. I think it will. But yeah, it's Hololive is just really dominant here on YouTube, and it's hard, at least for like casual VTuber view. Like unless you're someone like Kibi who actively looks for smaller indie streams. That means like for me, I right now I've done like less on viewing the bigger streamers and more on looking for smaller indie VTubers on YouTube, and because of that. Because I follow a lot of indie streamers on YouTube, my YouTube algorithm started suggesting a lot of indies in my timeline. But it's still, even though I feel like it's still amazing. Like it's still Insult, thank you for following my Twitch. I rarely stream on Twitch now. Even though YouTube algorithm has started giving me indies, there's still a huge chunk of it that's Hololive. It's still a huge chunk of Hololive, and just like YouTube would suggest some indies now and then, but just the just in general, the huge chunk is Hololive. I've been getting a lot of Nijisanji lately, which is good because I like Nijisanji. You know? Small indie VTubers are fun to hang around with. You get yeah, that's true because you get more interaction and it's better to have a chat. It's fun to have a chat with smaller streamers. You can't, but you know, it's good to have a mix of both. Have a mix of just of Hololive streaming and indie VTubers. I do think that maybe one day the gap will close because right now, isn't there like a huge gap between like our corporate VTuber and an independent VTuber? And honestly, that's to be expected because like all things, if it's under a company, let's put it this way, like in music, if a musician is under a label, then yeah, you'd get more recognition. And I feel like it will, I mean, it's pretty normal that corporate ones will have more exposure, but the gap is really huge. Like let's say for independent, I think having 10,000 is already amazingly good already for an independent. If you get like 50,000, if you get 50,000 subscribers, you are really big as an independent. Whereas for Hololive, if that happened to a Hololive girl, everyone would be like, "Oh no, poor VTuber. She has so little subs. You haven't right?" It's a huge gap, a very huge gap. I personally prefer small streamers, but it's cool to watch as the small VTuber we've been following for a long time grows more and more. Though this usually means less interaction. Yeah, that's true. I wonder if you guys like feel sad when a VTuber grows a lot and you get less interaction. I think there's a huge wall from 10 to 50k that stops most indie VTubers, but when you hit 50k, they usually blow up. That's true. I think I got Umay to Hololive. Ever since I started VTubing and I discovered so many fun indie VTubers, I watched Hololive and all the company ones less and less. But not saying that they're not still, they're still very entertaining, and it's still really fun to be on their streams. It's just that I'm spending my time to supporting indies now than just corporate ones. It's a mix. I feel sad for me, but happy for the streamer. Aww. It's a little bit bittersweet. It's a little bit bittersweet, you know? It's still bitter. It's bittersweet. When a VTuber who was just small, you've had a lot of interaction with, suddenly grows, and then you get less interaction on chat. But don't feel sad, guys. There's Discord for that. There's Twitter for that. Even if you don't get like interaction on chat, you can still interact on Twitter, on Discord. I mean, there's other ways. Don't feel sad. I'm sure you know of one VTuber who is big but still interacts named. Oh, I think I'm thinking of the same VTuber. I hope we're thinking of the same VTuber. I don't feel sad. I'm happy for them. And if I don't feel the same way anymore, I just move on holding on to the memories I made. Maybe it's the friends we made along the way. For a company with a huge following, that would be a disaster. That's true. Like, a Hololive girl with only 50k, that would be like, what? How would that happen? Nym, now I have a real question. Do you have good handwriting? I have terrible handwriting. Handwriting is very terrible. It looks like a child. My handwriting is like a child's handwriting. I don't know why. Yay! Master Teddy, stop it! Thank you for the $4. Here, money, so you don't forget about me. Stop! I won't forget about you guys. I won't forget about you guys. I even remember the ones who were in my chat since the day one, since when I first started. The reason why I draw fan art so they won't forget me. Chim, Chim strats. When you blow up, I hope we can still help, or at least you still remember us. Guys, no. I'll still remember you. What do you mean? Yeah, what VTuber introduced you to VTubing? Kanae. Kanae was the first VTuber I watched. Kanae was... I first saw a clip of Kanae. I feel like Kanae was my first VTuber just because cute anime boy. And I think at that time my timeline was the YouTube algorithm was suggesting cute anime boys to me. So maybe that's why Kanae was my first VTuber that I watched, and I didn't know at that time, like, oh, what is this? An anime boy playing games. That's interesting. But I didn't really think much of it until I discovered Hololive and all that, and then I realized that they were streamers, because the first like VTuber I watched was just a clip. It was interesting. But I never really knew that you could do this until I saw indie VTubers and stuff, and then that's when I was inspired that I wanted to stream, and I wanted to have a VTubing avatar because it's fun. My first VTuber that I watched is Amano Pikami. Oh yeah, Pikami. The kettle. Pikami's super cute. I love Pikami. She's also really chaotic. Hello Nym, just wanted to drop in for a second to say have a good day. Hi X Potato, have a good day. I hope you have a great day. Funny enough, Fubuki's Scatman clip was what got me into VTubers. For some reason, Fubuki's Scatman clip just went everywhere. I feel like most people had the Fubuki Scatman clip as their gateway. It's like the portal to the rabbit hole is the Fubuki Scatman. I'm Scatman. Beat up a pineapple. Beat up a pineapple. Beat up a pineapple. Beat up a pineapple. I actually really enjoy that song now. Ever since Fubuki did the cover, sometimes I just wanna sing it. Be up a pineapple. Be up a pineapple. It's really fun. Shizuka Rin singing Country Roads pulled me down a rabbit hole. Ooh, I haven't watched that. I haven't watched this one. Ooh, maybe I should watch. I like it when VTubers sing. They're so good at singing, except me. I'm terrible at singing. For me, debate is the Asakoko with some YouTubers talking about it. Asakoko. Also, I was a fan of Senzawa for a long time, but didn't know she was a VTuber. Ooh! Maybe Senzawa at that time, VTuber wasn't really a widely known phrase. So, yeah, I guess so. When did 2020 is when we actually had like this whole community and whole like VTuber as a genre was really known, was in 2020. For me, it was Nyanners and Iron Mouse. Ooh, Nyanners and Iron Mouse are really entertaining. Most of the V Shoujo girls are really, really entertaining. Definitely entertaining. Very, very entertaining. I love the V Shoujo girls. The pandemic did wonders for the virtual YouTubing community. That's very, very true. Without the pandemic, I wouldn't even be a VTuber if it weren't for the pandemic. So I guess the pandemic, that's one positive side to the pandemic. That's the positive side. That's the positive side, yeah. I haven't really watched much of the V Shoujo girls, but I know I've watched Fruit, and I've watched Have I watched? I haven't really been in a. Oh, I watched a Zentrea stream, but I haven't been in Iron Mouse yet, and all the others. I want to do. I definitely want to. I want to watch more V Shoujo because they're really entertaining. A lot of VTubers are entertaining. I don't know if I'm entertaining. I'm just like eh. I'm just like eh. I don't know how to be entertaining. I don't know what I'm doing half the time. I don't know. What do I do? I don't know. What do I do? What am I doing here? You are entertaining for a small VTuber, thank you. Honestly, I just ramble on, I think. I just ramble on. Lately, so for my 2D model, I have a friend who designed the outfit for my 2D model, and I sent, and apparently she watched one of my streams, and I was like, oh my god, I'm so embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed. And then she told me that it was really it was entertaining, and I'm like, why? Why? Remember when I reached 1,000? When I reached 1,000, that's when I started being, I don't know, it just, what's that word called? Let me think about it. Imposter syndrome? Yeah, when I reached 1,000, I was like, wait, how did I get here? What happened? and I'm like, oh no, a whole 1,000 people have followed me. And then now I'm like, when I still had 200 subs, it was like, oh, I'm just having fun. And then when I reached 1,000 subs, I got, at first I was pressured. I'm like, oh, I have to be entertaining. I have to be entertaining. And then every time there's like silence, you guys obviously don't know because you don't know what's in my head. But sometimes when I'm streaming and I don't know what to say, what runs in my head is like, Nym, be entertaining. You have 1,000 subs now. You have to be entertaining. Sometimes I'm just like, I have to be entertaining. Oh, wait, entertain the chat. Entertain the chat. The pressure. Be entertaining. I'm like, I'm imagining I'm just like a puppet. I'm like, be entertaining. Do it, do the thing, entertain the chat. When I was 200, it wasn't really on my mind, but when I reached 1,000, and that was my first goal. That was my goal when I debuted, was to reach 1,000. And now when I reach 1,000, now I'm like, oh, now you gotta be entertaining. The pressure of being entertaining. A book by Nym. I could write a book about the pressures of entertaining. I think you've done a good job so far. I've never been to a stream of yours that I didn't enjoy. Oh, thank you, Kiwi. But honestly, I'm not like I'm still practicing, so I wouldn't say I'm like an expert at this. So I feel like there will definitely be streams where maybe my energy is not as like high or energy is high. I mean, like the energy won't be as entertaining as it should be. But I try my best. I try my best. Think, Nym, think. Exactly, guys. So now you know when there's silence, that's what's running in my head. Be entertaining. Be entertaining. Do it. You don't have to be entertaining, you just have to be yourself. I like people on YouTube who are just being themselves in general. Aw, thank you, Unknown. Thank you, unknown. Write some topics on a notebook before stream. Sometimes I run it through my head, like what should I talk about? But it never really goes according to plan. When I start live, before I go live, I kind of run through my head. Ooh, I can talk about this. I can talk about this. But then when I click the go live button, everything just disappears from my head. Everything just I just forget about it. Oh, what's happening? You're super entertaining when you're drunk. I feel like everyone is entertaining when they're drunk because when you drink alcohol, you tend to be more loose, and you tend to be that's why they call it liquid courage. That's why they call it liquid courage. And also, you just say like the strangest things when you're drunk, so that's why. My dad was at home, you know. You know. You know. Oh, it's okay, you're in a safe space. I doubt I could do what you do because I can't focus on my game when I talk. If anyone wonders why I'm so bad at gaming, if you guys are wondering why I'm just a terrible gamer all around, it's because I'm focusing on not just talking, reading chat, but also gaming. I said this before, but I'm really bad at multitasking. I'm very bad at multitasking. So it takes all my energy already just to read chat, game, make commentary, which is also another reason why I'm not on Twitch. Because if you're on Twitch, you have to think about other things. You have to think about hype train, you have to think about subs, you have to think about bits, you have to think about channel points. But if I'm on YouTube, I can just focus on the chat and the game. So yeah, I'm bad at multitasking, which is why when I stream games and I talk to chat, my gameplay suffers. Gameplay suffers quite a lot. But now that I think about it, even when I don't stream a game, I'm still pretty bad at the game. So maybe not. I am a person who is so good at multitasking that I do things automatically. I wish I was good at multitasking. I wish I could do that. So yeah, that's why my gameplay is terrible. Unless it's a really chill game, you know? Unless it's a chill game. I don't know if I'd be good at talking to chatters because I usually just think out loud. I think that's a good skill to have when you're a streamer. I think it's a good skill to be able to talk to yourself. It sounds like really crazy and really stupid, but honestly, one of the biggest skills that you should have as a streamer is to have the ability to talk to yourself. I don't know, I've noticed, like I've said before, a lot of the streamers that I know are introverted, and that's because they can say just random things while they're playing games, even if there's no chat, you know? Because everyone who starts out will have a slow chat. It's just inevitable when you start out. You don't really have as much chatters. So yeah, when you start out, you should be able to talk to yourself even without people chatting, because there will be times where no one is chatting and you kind of have to keep it going, right? So it's a good skill to have to be able to talk to yourself. I worry about myself sometimes. I worry about me. Why are you talking to yourself? I'm bad at multitasking. Me too, Teddies. People who are able to talk while playing are teachers that are able to draw straight lines on the whiteboard. I can't draw a straight line though. I think I'm the only male in the family that enjoys watching VTubers. It's okay, Justine. Everyone here in chat enjoys VTubers. You can find the community in chat. Talking to myself is like having a friend to me. That's true. It's just that I find it also easier to remember things when I say it to myself. Like in your head, it doesn't even have to be out loud, but in your head, do you talk to yourself? Because in my head, I talk to myself. That's how I kind of remember things. So like, I tell myself, oh, you have to do this, you have to do this, you have to buy this. Don't forget that you have a stream later. So in my head, there's like another person in my head just reminding me to do things. Exactly. Hello, Sam. Welcome, welcome. I came from practicing. Ooh, what are you practicing? Welcome. Thank you for coming. I'm the only person in my family that doesn't look down on anime enjoyers. I I feel like anime is at least getting a little bit more accepted nowadays compared to before. Compared to before, at least now, I can kind of be proud that I watch anime. Like before, I was a closet weeb. I didn't tell most of the people in school that I liked anime. I couldn't tell them. Just recently is that, well, now I'm a proud weeb. Now I'm loud and proud. What are tips in becoming a small VTuber? Take it slowly. Take it slow. Don't just, because I feel like you can just, don't be pressured to blow up, or to, don't be pressured to gain the viewers and the numbers. Just take it one step at a time. You can start with like free models. You don't really have to invest yet, because I see most people who want to get into VTubing just like throw out all the money in getting a beautiful avatar, a beautiful live 2D model, great rigging, or commission a super cool 3D model, which you don't have to do when you're starting out. That's just my advice. Take it slow. Take it one step at a time. You don't have to put your all into it at the start, because what if you end up not liking it? Then you spent so much on it. Then you'll just cry and be sad and just live your life in regret. That became very, very sad. There's nothing wrong with a PNG tuber. Exactly. I'm not ashamed of liking anime. It's just hard to let them know I'm watching it because they just like to pretend there's something wrong with it. That's true. People who judge anime haven't really gotten into it. Like they just have they're just pretty judgmental on, like, I guess, fan servicey anime, for example. There are some people who think anime is just fan servicey and like horny or something, but they haven't really gotten in deep with the anime that really hits different, I'm starting to sound like Trash Taste. Sometimes they just gotta find that anime that hits different, and then they'll stop talking shit about anime. Just find the anime that hits different. I love that line. Hits different. My favorite kiss is, oh no, not that. I'm not that anime. Not that anime. I was kind of a closet weeb, but a lot of my seniors at my school that love anime, so I've been talking to them. Oh yeah, find like-minded people. What are we talking about now? Oh no, I forgot to update the topics. I think we're about our weeb life. Weeb life. just how I used to be a closet weeb, and I would never tell people that I watched anime. But now it's a bit different. Now pretty much everyone knows that I like watching anime. I'm not ashamed anymore. I used to hide it. I used to not even bring it up for conversations. I wouldn't bring it up in the conversation unless I know you like anime too. So if people ask you, what are you watching now? I would think of like something normie. I'm like, think of something normie. Back then, this was in school. Think of like something normie to say, and I would be like, yeah, I like watching Gossip Girl. I love Gossip Girl, but deep inside I would watch Naruto. I would tell people, yeah, I like Gossip Girl, but actually when I got home, I would watch Naruto. I remember those days. But wait, I actually did watch Gossip Girl, so it wasn't completely a lie. Imagine having friends. Casual weeb. Oh no, we are here. We are like friends too. I recently went to a new school, so I'm back to having no friends and a closet weeb. I know that feeling. I know the feeling of being a closet weeb. You just have to find that one person. It's hard when everyone's a closet weeb, because how do you know which ones are the weebs? We have to find a signal. You have to find a signal to signal to someone else that they're a weeb. We have to find something. Because if everyone's a closet weeb, how will you find like-minded weebs when no one is being telling everyone else that they're a weeb? The dilemma of being a closet weeb is finding another closet weeb. I remember the only people that talk about liking anime back at uni were the stereotypical weebs. Exactly. They taste in anime is crap. That's the reason I don't have a My Anime List account. It's a good thing you didn't send me your My Anime List, Teddies. For me, I gravitate towards sad things like Berserk, Dark Souls, Evangelion, Psychopaths. Ooh, yeah, that's the really the animes that really make you think. I also like those, but I do a balance. I really like comedy anime because it's just really feel good to me. Natural introvert weeb instincts. Yeah, how do you do that? Except Chim, who draws. So they know Chim's a weeb. My signal for someone if someone was a good friend was when they have Dakimakura. Imagine going to your friend's house who you didn't know was a weeb and then just seeing their Dakimakura on the bed and you're like, oh yeah, you're a weeb too. Just imagine. Yeah, I usually try to get to know people first before, like, if I know they're a good person and they won't make fun of me for the things I like, that's when I tell them I actually also like anime. No, not a big deal. I just watch it sometimes. They just have to be a nice person. Don't shit on people. Just have to stop shitting on people, like what other people like their hobbies and the things they like. You know, if I like anime, I'm not hurting anyone. I just like watching anime. There's no need to be like grossed out by it. But I think now it's a little bit more. It's more accepted now. It's a more accepted nowadays, and like especially like Marvel comics and since you know Marvel's pretty big now. I guess it's. People should stop shitting on people in 2021. Yes, people should stop shitting on people. Stop shitting on people. Stop it. Just mind your own business. Unless it's very yabai. Unless it's very yabai where other people get hurt. People should stop shitting on people for not you know, as long as it doesn't cause any harm. As long as it doesn't cause harm. But if some people are I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm so lonely, so I watch rom-com animes. It's okay, Justine. I watch a lot of rom-com animes. That's fine. That's fine. I understand. I watch a lot of reverse harem. I'm just as apparently I guess I'm kind of degenerate because I watch a lot of reverse harem. I used to think that I had like elite anime taste. I used to be like, yeah, I like Katana Gatari. I like Evangelion. I like Showa Genroku Rakugo Shinju, very deep, very serious things. I don't have degenerate taste. But then I looked at my Anime List and I realized that the majority of the tents I gave were for reverse harem. So that's when I realized that I'm kind of degenerate after all. That's when I realized that I didn't have elite anime taste. I actually had trash taste. I used to be like, yeah, I like I have good taste. I don't watch the shows that are bad, but I do. My friend told me once life is depressing. That's the reason I watch Slice of Life. No, I used to not like Slice of Life, and I'm still not really that into Slice of Life, but I've started to enjoy it a lot more now. I think I started to enjoy it more, especially if it just show, if there's like they have like a hobby that's really interesting, that's when I enjoy slice of life. I watch a lot of fan service anime harem. You know what? Understandable, understandable. I won't judge you for your taste. I've already done that with the anime list stream. Rewatch K-On! No! I stand by my ranking of K-On as a 5 over 10. I'll stand by it. I'm standing by my ranking of K-On. I know all of you are angry. Are angry. Sorry, I'm pouring my water. I need to hydrate. I know a lot of you are angry about my ranking of K-On 5 over 10. I stand by it. I think my top 3 anime are One Piece, Black Clover, and Kumo Desu. Ooh, shonen. Shonen all the way. I do. Ooh, Casual Weeb likes comedies. I know because I've seen your My Anime list, and can I just say that we watch a lot of the same shows. I do love comedies. Why would I've never watched K-On. Ooh, K-On is one of those shows that really catapulted moe shows. Moe, cute. Yeah. It really, K-On just like became the sort of gateway for a lot of people to slice of life, cute girls doing cute things types of shows. Which is great, you know. I can understand why a lot of people love K-On. It's just that when I watched it, I thought it was a bad show, that they would reach their dreams and work hard, but they were just drinking tea, okay? I like Love Live a lot, but K-On seems weird. Oh, maybe it's because Love Live is a more idol-centered show compared to K-On. K-On is not as idol. Maybe maybe you just like idol shows. Kusu no Honkai Koi to Uso and Domestic Girlfriend. Chim seems to really enjoy those types of shows is what I would call a dumpster fire. Those shows it's just a dumpster fire in a good way. It's a dumpster fire in a good way because you know that it's terrible. You know it's like, you know the plot is gonna be terrible for all of these characters, but it's in a good way. In a good way. Dumpster fire in a good way. I mostly just read manga. Ooh, manga reader. I don't read manga anymore. I used to really be into manga, but lately I just stopped reading manga. I really want to get back into it though. I play Love Live rhythm game. I do too. I played the Love Live game because I love rhythm games. I skipped the story. I'm a monk. I'm pretty when I play Love Live, I'm a monk. I do the monkey brain where I skip all the stories. All I want is to play the music and get the gacha. I never read the stories. I don't really care for the stories in the Love Live game. I just like the gacha and I like I like playing the songs. That's what all of my rhythm games are like that. All of the gacha rhythm games I play, I just skip the story. I don't care for the story. I don't care about the story. I just want the songs and the gacha. Did you ever read light novels? I have never read light novels before. Light novels would be pretty cool. I want to try reading light novels. That would be fun. But I haven't really tried light novels because when I think of a light novel, I automatically associate it to isekai anime, and I don't really enjoy isekai anime, which is maybe that's why I don't read a lot of light novels, is because I associate light novels to isekai. And I don't watch a lot of isekai. It's not really my cup of tea. I mostly read light novels, manga, and manhwa. I haven't read a lot manhwa, but I do want to try reading some manhwa. Or maybe like web comics, because I know web comics are pretty big now. Maybe I should read some web comics. Komi Can't Communicate. I haven't read it, but I am excited for the anime adaptation just because people are hyping it up, and it looks really cute, and it looks very wholesome, and it looks very chill. So I will probably check the anime out. Isekai is probably the most saturated genre ever. Like, I don't know which isekai is good isekai. There's so many isekai animes out there that I don't know which one I would enjoy. When isekai first started, when I first started watching isekai, I never really got into an isekai. I think Konosuba is the only isekai that I enjoyed. Plus, well, what was that isekai with the girl, the villainess one? My Life as a Villainess. That's also the other isekai that I enjoyed because it's a reverse harem. Because it's a reverse harem, that's why. Solo leveling. Okay, I've heard about leveling. Everyone keeps talking about it. I wanna read. Like, there's so many things I wanna read and check out, but I have to stream and I have to, work. So my free time is very limited. Honestly, most of my free time goes into VTubing, which is why it's so hard for me to check new things out and watch anime. I used to be updated with every anime. Not anymore ever since VTubing happened, because if I'm not in the day job, then I am doing something VTubing related. If I'm not doing something VTubing related, then I'm trying to not be a shut-in gremlin and trying to socialize with friends. It's very hard to balance everything. Maybe I should just be a shut-in and just when I get home just stream and not talk to anyone and watch anime. Any shows involved with Isekai Quartet are really good. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I should probably check it out. Konosuba is like Nichijou, an anime and mocks the particular genre. I tried watching Nichijou, but I didn't get into the first few episodes. Maybe it gets better. Maybe I just didn't get the jokes. But I heard Nichijou is really good. I couldn't really get into it when I watched the first few episodes of Nichijou. Is SAO isekai? Is it isekai? I don't know. Would you consider SAO isekai? Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. It's technically isekai before isekai. I mean, they did get transported to another world, but they didn't get reincarnated in another world. But it does take place in another world, so I guess you would say it's isekai. It did start an isekai boom, huh? There's just so many isekai shows nowadays, it's hard to keep up. Can we get back the really... Can we have non-isekai shows? Can we have rom-coms instead? I've noticed that the more isekai is booming, the less rom-com adaptations happen. I remember back then, I feel like back in the early 2000s maybe, there were a ton of rom-coms. There were a lot of rom-coms adaptations, like shoujo manga were being adapted a lot back in, I guess, late 2000s, 2010, and like early 2010 maybe? Was it? There were a lot of rom-coms before. I feel like compared to before, now there's like less rom-coms being adapted and more on the isekai genre and the shonen genre. But maybe I think we need more shoujo. We need more of the rom-coms. But there's still a lot. There's still a lot of like in one season there would be like maybe one or two rom-com ones maybe. I feel like it's much less now than before. Is it just me? Or do you really think that they're adapting less rom-coms nowadays compared to before? Compared to the time where we would have Oran High School Host Club, Special A, what else? Lovely Complex, Skip Beat. What are the other rom-coms I'm thinking of? Maid Sama. I'm thinking of more rom-coms. I used to watch so many rom-coms. Compared to those, the days of the rom-coms. Osamake rom-com. Oh. And when I say rom-com, I mean like not harem rom-coms. Just like just not harem ones. Just rom-coms that is not harem. Because there are a lot of harem romance comedies, but I'm thinking of just like without the harem. Just like there's boy meets girl. Like there's a main couple and then there are like side couples, that type of rom-com. Not like harem rom-com where like there's one guy and like a lot of girls. I think that isekai harem anime appeal to the biggest part of the anime fan base, so they've been hammering down on it for views. That's true. What's my favorite rom-com? Would you consider... Wait, now that I think about it, would you consider Oran High School Host Club a reverse harem? It is a reverse harem now that I think about it. Wow. I think Oran really, really has a good balance of comedy and romance. I think Oran had one of the best... Because if I think of a show like Gekkan Shoujo Nozaki Nozaki-kun was more on the comedy side than the romance part. I think Oran did a pretty good job of being funny, but also having the romance element in it. But Oran did an amazing job. It was really funny to me. I don't know if it's funny now. Maybe I should rewatch it and see if it's still funny. But back then, I remember like loving Oran so much. I would rewatch it and still, I would still laugh. I would rewatch it and I would still laugh. To Resurrect Children. I do like To Resurrect Children. But there's so many couples in that show that it's hard for me to get invested in. Like I get invested in one couple and To Resurrect Children, but I don't have enough like scenes with them because there's so many couples in that show that I wish that my favorite couple just had more scenes. But you have to go through all the other couples. And some of those couples I don't really care for. But I do like it. I enjoyed it. It's cute. Beyond the Boundary. I don't think I've seen that. If you could make an anime, would it be rom-com? Maybe. I think so. But if I could make an anime, I really like the mystery genre. So if I had a chance to make an anime, I think I would make it a mystery genre, like psychological mystery, that type of genre. Like I like mysteries when you don't know what's going on, and then you have that episode where everything makes sense, and then you realize that all the other, like, there are hints throughout the past episodes and it all just comes together in the episode where they reveal everything. That's my favorite part, is when you watch a mystery and everything just comes together and you're like, oh, that's why. And that, I just like that feeling. So I think if I wrote an anime, or if I produce an anime, it would be a mystery anime. Nym, have you watched Brothers Conflict? I have. I have watched Brothers Conflict. I didn't really... It's on my top. It's not on my top. I think La Corda de Oro is still better than Brothers Conflict. But I have watched it. My standards for romance is that they have to actually have a relationship to count as a good romance. That's true. Like, they actually get together. Instead of just like waiting for them to get together, they actually do get together. Yeah, I do. I like drama with mystery. I enjoy mystery genres. Oh, now that we're at it, I think I should reveal my BGM. I did promise to reveal my BGM. So we'll reveal my BGM. Let me just remove Spotify. So now I'm gonna have to end stream soon, but before I end stream, I want everyone to listen to my new BGM for 2D. This is 2D Nym's BGM. So Nym 23 and not 3D Nym, which is me, Nym 54. This is the BGM for Nym 23. That would be our last our last I was planning to do the BGM reveal when I do the last stream, but what I'll do is that on my last stream I will premiere the model reveal at the same time I'm streaming the farewell stream, so we'll watch it together. So that's why I was thinking I'll just reveal the BGM now, since I'm revealing the model on the farewell stream anyway. So let's go BGM. Okay, hold on. Let me look for my BGM. let me bring it out, because what if wait, where's my BGM? Do I have my BGM? Ah, Sarah the Weirdo. Thank you for subscribing. BGM. Do I have my BGM? I have a BGM. Why did it disappear? Hold on, I have to remember where I actually put my BGM. It's gotta be here. It's gotta be here somewhere. I'm just gonna search it up. What if I actually forgot my BGM where I placed it? Where's the BGM? Forgets about my BGM. I forget where I placed my BGM. Hold up. I'm gonna look. Let me look for my BGM. I don't know why I can't find it. This is funny. Hold up. I'm just gonna bring it out real quick. Real quick. Meanwhile, you guys, ooh, put your guesses down below. What do you think it's gonna be like? While waiting for me to look for my BGM, I lost in my documents. Classic me. What? Where did it go? Did I not download it? Is it? Oh no. Wait. I feel like I should have it. Apparently, I did not put... I think I have it in my laptop and I just forgot I just forgot about it. It's gotta be here. Wow, did I delete my BGM? That's so stupid if I actually deleted the BGM. Hold on. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get my drive so we can have the BGM. Okay. I'm sorry. I forgot. I thought I had it saved. But I didn't. Okay, this time, I'm gonna play the BGM. Can you hear it? I mean, this is my BGM, and it was made for Nym, so it's a Nym BGM. A Nym BGM. It's very vintage. I wanted to make it city pop vibes. Vaporwave, city pop, you know, retro, very 80s. It also lasts for like 4 minutes. I did not make this. I had it commissioned. Just shows how boomer I am. But I really like, because I really like 80s music, so this is why I wanted to make it to sound very vintage. It's very long, it's 4 minutes. I told the person I commissioned that I only needed like 2 minutes, but they gave me 4 minutes of BGM. So okay. Okay, Casually, bye bye. Thank you for joining. I have good taste in music. Thank you, DP. I like you guys. I like that you guys like the old, like retro 80s, 90s vibes. We have, that is the new BGM when I re-debut. Not now because it doesn't really fit my aesthetic, but when I re-debut, it's very retro theme, so it will fit. It will fit when I right now it's weird to use it, but I'm gonna use it when I have my 2D model. Yay! So that's the reveal. Yay! Everyone, thank you. Master Teddy's, thank you for the dono. Thank you for $2. That was a really nice BGM. Looking forward to hearing it with the new Nym. Yay! Thank you. I told you, Master Teddy's, you can just type it in chat. Well, thank you for the donation. I always appreciate it. Always. A hint about the new model? You've already seen the silhouette. You've already seen the mouth. I think it's gonna be soon though. Like, I think June 12th, I'll reveal the model. I don't know if I can give a hint, but yeah, don't worry. You just have to wait for like 2 more weeks. 2 more weeks and you can see the full model. So I'll be leaving now. Thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Goodbye. Goodbye. And it's also a woman. Exactly. It's also a woman. Bye bye. Oh, I was talking about how you said the music matches the new model. Oh, yeah, yeah. The new model is retro inspired. But the outfit is not super retro. It's still the outfit is very modern. It's just that we put elements that's kinda retro, but not the outfit is not fully retro. It's still modern, but just inspired by retro 80s, 90s fashion. Bye bye everyone. Thank you. Nym. Even though it's not, you know, you're supposed to say that to me, not me to you. Anyway, bye bye.